So a hostile takeover certainly is an interesting way to tackle climate change. Australian billionaire Mike Cannon Brookes, who owns Atlassian, recently announced that he purchased a large chunk of shares from AGL. Now, AGL is Australia's biggest polluter. They have the most number of coal-fired power stations in Australia, which means that they've got a lot of control over how and when Australia reduces its carbon emissions. Now, AGL's plan was to go through a demerger and divest all of those coal-fired power stations, or quite a few of them. The problem with that is that these coal-fired power stations are destined for a controlled shutdown on a schedule. If these assets are divested, essentially sold off to the highest bidder, there is a potential that these coal-fired power stations are going to continue operating because somebody wants to squeeze as many dollars out of them as possible. So I think it's a really interesting bid from Mike Cannon Brookes. It's going to be amazing to see what happens there, and to really see if investor action can stop that demerger of those coal assets, and hopefully AGL will keep control of those and shut them down as they have promised to do. So thank you, Mike Cannon Brookes, for the effort there. And if you've got any spare cash, it's worth investing in AGL at the moment because their share price is in the tip at the moment, and by investing directly in AGL, you get a vote as well, so that you can tell AGL that you don't want those coal assets divested or split off, and you can tell them it's time to shut them down. So that's the controlled shutdown of Australian coal. You just need to invest.